We are Crowdcreate, the leading crypto, NFT, and Web3 growth marketing accelerator. In this video, I'm going to share who we are, what we've done, and how we can help a project like yours grow. We've worked on over 500 plus successful projects and have funded over $250 million. So, who is Crowdcreate? In 2017, Forbes calls us the best crypto growth marketing agency. And in this year, CoinBureau named us again to the best crypto marketing agency list. We're dedicated solely to blockchain and Web3 technology since 2017 and have worked with some of the biggest brands in the industry. You can see some of them here. Some of the projects and founders have trusted us to help them grow, give them expert advisory, and connect them to some of the top thought leaders, investors, influencers, key opinion leaders, and strategic partners. Here are the top 5 reasons companies choose Crowdcreate. Our deep track record and experience in crypto NFTs since 2017 is unrivaled. We are also early investors in top tier projects like Celsius Network, Yield Guild Games, and others. We're also LPs in top tier crypto VC funds like Polychain Capital, Multicoin Capital, and even Tiger Global. We know the secrets because we're also investors in a lot of these projects. We've funded over $250 million with 500 plus successful projects and the case studies to prove it. The second reason companies choose Crowdcreate is because of our proprietary network of investors, influencers, founders, and it's this community that we've built from the ground up since day one. We talk to these experts every day and we see hundreds of projects per week. We simply see more and talk to more people than any company can do on their own. The third reason companies choose Crowdcreate is because of our full service advisory and marketing. Our services are optimized for your entire project lifecycle, from creating the initial touch points to crypto NFT development, community growth, and even capital raising. We help projects like yours navigate the Web3 space and figure out what you need from influencer marketing and PR to community building and social media. The fourth reason is our expert legal advisors to prevent you from making mistakes. Mistakes that could be costly, death traps, and prevent you from running afoul with securities rules or saying something that you're not supposed to. And this is where we see most projects fail and make mistakes, and even marketing agencies, and why there are a few marketing agencies still around since 2017, because they either did things unethically or they just weren't able to make it through good times and also bad times of bull and bear markets. And that's why Crowdcreate is still here today. And the fifth reason is transparent dashboard reporting, which I will share later. Crypto and NFTs are very much the Wild West, and we do things ethically by sharing with you what makes us different. So this is CRYPTOCOM, one of the largest networks of investors, founders, creators, influencers, key opinion leaders, and thought leaders that are a part of the Crowdcreate network. Again, we've been in crypto and blockchain since 2017, and we've built these relationships over years. We're solely dedicated to the industry, and you can see here on Twitter, just people talking about us. And what makes us different is that we've created this network of thought leaders. We put out good education. We know what's going on within hundreds of companies because we get talking to them on a regular basis. This is CEO of Solana. This is CEO of Casper Labs. We're there to support them, and we've built an ecosystem of thought leaders sharing best practices, growth techniques, and all of the above. What happened in 2017 from a marketing standpoint with ICOs back then is completely different to the marketing that you see today. Actually, in fact, the marketing that you see even 6 months ago is completely different with what we do today. So we've built these relationships over the years by flying to these in-person conferences since 2017. You have the co-founder of Ethereum here. You have the founder of Litecoin, Charlie Lee. Not only do we attend crypto and blockchain conferences, but also accredited investor, qualified purchaser, and ultra high net worth investor meetups. We're also there for creator events and supporting the local ecosystem of people looking to launch the next Web3, crypto, or NFT projects. And again, it's not just in crypto, NFTs, and blockchain, but really we've been doing this across all asset classes, including real estate, the creator economy, e-commerce, some cannabis, family offices, and more. So what makes Crowdcreate special? It's our proprietary growth marketing formula that we have created over the last couple years and are constantly iterating on a monthly basis. Now, marketing will not solve your business. Marketing is the framework and the foundation for attracting users, getting your project in front of it, and making sure that it converts when you do so. So the core of Crowdcreate's formula is strategy and consulting. As I previously shared, we've created this network of some of the top thought leaders in crypto, blockchain, and Web3. That's investors, founders, creators. We can connect you with them. And what we do is we schedule initial advisory and strategic meetings to understand what your business is lacking and what you need to grow. Once you get connected with our network and database, we start introducing you to other people and getting those insights so we can lay the roadmap and foundation so we can get to work. And that includes content creation and other growth strategies. So when it comes to this content creation, we do everything from videos to pitch decks to websites to landing pages and whatnot. And then you get into the growth stage, which is really your influencers, your PR, social media, community management, and even paid ads. So again, once you start reaching out to investors and influencers, your very first touch point is going to be your website. If you do not have a solid website or even pitch deck, the results of your outreach campaign or VIP networking or getting in touch with these people will land short. So what we do here at Crowdcreate is help you craft that initial touch point. And these are just some of the top projects that I want to share that really use those best practices. The first one here is Celsius Network, one of the largest crypto savings platforms out there. And you can see here it has a very clear, easy to understand tagline. It has different value propositions on why you need to use it. It has facts and figures on who's currently using it, some of the traction they already have. It has faces and has of real people that are using the product. It has the CEO here with really good video that explains what they do. You can see they also have PR features that gives credibility. And again, it also shows off what the top user selling points and value propositions are to onboard into the platform. And then this way, once you start doing your investor, influencer outreach or strategic partnerships or collabs you're trying to do with other platforms, they understand that you are already at a point where now you just need to put fuel on the fire, is what we like to call it. So from a protocol standpoint, this is called FutureFi. It's on Algorand. You can see here all the partnerships and ecosystems of applications they partner with, which is really good. OpenSea, it's obvious it's one of the largest NFT platforms. It's just great layout. From a service standpoint, Consensus is really best of breed. And if you're looking to launch an NFT project, this one here is very bold, the best play to earn crypto game on Solana. It has playable demos. It explains what the project is, and it even goes on to the team. So at the end of the day, when you are starting a project, what we do here at Crowdcreate is help establish you as a thought leader, right? Not only do we host virtual events, but in the past, we actually can record content, have you speak at various conferences. We help reach out to those conferences and events to get you connected and really make you a thought leader in the space. And so we always take an education first approach that draws in other investors, influencers, strategic partners, and whatnot. While it's good to pitch, what you really want to do is create a marketing funnel to attract these people. So how does Crowdcreate work? Again, we offer a growth marketing formula that does everything from content creation to influencer, PR, and whatnot. Please contact our sales team and we can put together a custom proposal for you. But we use our own in-house, client management software where you can see where your budget is being allocated to. We work with companies of all sizes. This is an example campaign where this client is deploying this influencer budget across influencers. And so nothing really sells your product like other people, word of mouth marketing. And that's where influencers and PR is key to crypto, NFTs, and blockchain. And so you can also see here the status of your project and your campaign as well. So, what we like to do here at Crowdcreate is set proper expectations with our clients from the start. And this is how we can make sure that we have a successful partnership, because far too many times we get projects approaching us saying, hey, I need this done yesterday, and I do not have a realistic budget for a goal of raising millions of dollars in a short amount of time. And so this is the expectation and project management triangle. You can only choose two, whether it is getting it done quickly, high quality, or low cost. And just to set proper expectations, marketing is a marathon. It is not a sprint. We work very quickly here at Crowdcreate. But again, results are never guaranteed when it comes to marketing. And our goal is to be 100% transparent with who we're reaching out to, all the initiatives that we're doing. And what we can guarantee you is that it's going to be very hard. And that is why we are in business today and one of the trusted marketing agencies that have been around since 2017 in the blockchain crypto space and have done it, ethically and with integrity. And so we actually surveyed the top founders, investors, and even creators in the crypto blockchain Web3 space. And they said that influencer marketing is the #1 growth marketing tool. You could see here one of the largest crypto YouTubers, BitBoy Crypto. The largest female influencer coming in the space is Crypto Wendy O. We have the Bad Crypto Podcast, Joel Com, who's been one of the OGs and have been around. You have Brian Jung here. If you go to the Crowdcreate website, you can actually see a list that we have curated of the top gaming YouTube influencers, TikTok, NFT, investment funds, play to earn gamers, all the above. What makes us different is that I'm sure you've heard of the Forbes list. We are creating the Crowdcreate list. These are all crowdsourced lists of the best influencers that we know perform, that we know have true influence on others. And this is all proprietary data that we've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on and then created over the years. And our goal here at Crowdcreate is to get you in front of these influencers, but we cannot guarantee that they will feature your project, which is another expectation we need to properly set, is that we understand and we can coach you through what it will take to get these large influencers to talk about your project. But again, the secrets of influencer marketing isn't exactly these tier 1 celebrity influencers. It's actually your nano influencers. It's your small users that will be using your project and interacting with it. And at the end of the day, the core objectives of influencer marketing is really to create evergreen, high quality content that educates and can give your project visibility and exposure. And so keep that in mind when it comes to creating content and working with these creators. These are some examples of influencer videos that we've done, and this is the template that we found works. And so Crypto Wendy O, one of our favorite crypto influencers right now, is creating these dedicated review videos, technology explainers. Crypto, Web3, and NFTs is a very technical field, and so she breaks it down in a way that's very easy to understand. Cryptos Are Us is another content creator influencer that does these in-video mentions where they can organically insert your ad or paid sponsorship into the video. And another example is this brand ambassador series here where BitBoy Crypto would create, say, 3 or 4 videos And it's a great way to make sure that, their audiences are aligned with your project. And, the marketing world, it takes multiple times and multiple touch points in order to get them interested in your project. And so something that I want to touch on too with comes down to influencer marketing is that these are a branding and visibility exercise. And if you think about it, fewer times than you imagine do you actually click in the description that's provided here. The basis for these YouTube videos are really exposure. Then people do their research and then go back and then they make that call to action. Another great way to get exposure and visibility to your project is PR features and mentions. These are 2 articles that we were able to get placed for our clients, and you can see here that it's a great job. It's a great way to just get street credibility for your project, that people, when they do a Google search or they see you in the news, they know that you're really putting in the hard work to communicate all of the traction that you're essentially building for your business. Going back to influencer marketing, again, there is a process that follows a strict timeline when it comes to influencers. That includes prospecting, figuring out who your target influencers are, vetting them, making sure that they're a good fit, negotiating those terms, and even going down to the production, figuring out with the influencers whether or not they're able to do a revision or not, and then ultimately the delivery. What it comes down to influencer marketing, and just to set proper expectations, is that we cannot guarantee placement with some of these influencers. Why? Is because we don't own these media channels. And with all due respect to these content creators and influencers, they pick and choose your project. And so we have great relationships with them to get your project in front of them. But at the end of the day, it is up to the influencer. But we know what works. We have the relationships with a good number of them. And we also can do it in a way that if you're not ready, we can coach you through and provide the strategy on what it takes to get featured. And so working with Crowdcreate is a partnership. This is something very important to understand. We need you to be engaged, and we can tell you what the best projects do and what some of the not high performing projects do. The not high performing projects, they engage with us and then we never hear from them again, right? When it comes down to marketing, we're only as good as the assets you can provide us and the communication that you can give us. And so we're very active on Slack. You'll have your own client dashboard. We have, weekly check-in points with our team, but we need you to make sure that you're engaged. And the analogy we like to use is the gym analogy. We can give you all the best training, equipment, but you need to show up. You need to put in the work as well. And that is how a true partnership works, and to make sure that we're aligned. And so, when it comes down to growth, we really do it all. And we use those growth tactics, whether it's events, whether it's social media management, community management, paid ads, all the above. We can help you. We know it works. We're constantly iterating on a monthly basis. And we're the marketing experts that a lot of these go-to projects seek. And so there's a lot of frequently asked questions that we get. Who are the influencers that you work with? Can you provide me a pricing sheet of the influencers? What are you guaranteeing with your services? How long will this take? These are all questions. Please schedule a call with your sales rep at Crowdcreate, and we'd be more than happy to get into those. And lastly, please visit our website. We have numerous case studies of the projects we've grown over the years. You can see exactly what we've done, the value that we've provided from initial idea stage all the way to acquisition. We have lots of good content on our YouTube. You can see testimonials. You can see our conferences where we have these thought leaders. Crowdcreate, we're also investors in a lot of these top projects. So we understand what's going on, and we give back to the ecosystem, providing value to them. And ultimately, at the end of the day, we'd love for you to become a client of Crowdcreate, and looking forward to a partnership together. Thanks. So here's your call to action. Are you ready to grow? Talk to us now. Schedule a call with one of our team members. Visit our website, click the link below, and chat now. Our team can share valuable insights on what your project is missing and what the top fastest growing projects are doing. Leverage the power of the crowd. We can provide value from idea to acquisition. Our team is ready and available to be able to chat with you. We're strong alone, but unstoppable together. Join Crowdcreate today.